think there's a perception now that Premier League football is actually a higher standard now than international football. Is that something you'd agree with?
I think in different games, because sometimes the quality is not always there in the Premiership. There's a lot of quality. Sometimes you maybe could get a defence a little bit more than other teams in the Premiership, but obviously international level, I would say everyone's, like, I think every country, everyone that you're going to play is that high standard because you're one of the best for your country. That's why you're playing at that level. So as much as, sometimes some games in the Prem could be probably a better standard if you say it in international, but then I think over the consistency, I reckon the international football is much tougher.
I'd say as well that you're really eager to try and add to that goal you got against Chelsea this season. Yeah. What makes it so hard to be a consistent, regular goal scorer in the Premier League?
I think if you probably look around, as I said, it's a learning season for me, and I'm learning each game and how I can affect games. And the best thing for me at the moment is that I am getting chances, I'm getting half chances, and as I said, getting that goal against Chelsea was obviously a real good moment for me, but I want more of them moments. I want to be scoring all the time, as everyone wants to do. So hopefully a lot more come along, but I'm still learning a lot this season, and as I said, I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting my minutes. I'm helping the boys in different ways. I'm still being a threat, as I said, getting half chances here and there. So it's good. And
you've put in some brilliant performances for Ireland, and I suppose coming off to the right, we've seen you know, with Ireland and Sheffield United, you can play off to the left. If you know, we'd be hoping David McGoldrick can play some part, but if he doesn't, would you be quite happy to take that central role if Mick asked you?
Yeah, well, I've been playing that role all season, obviously, with Didsey or Ollie McBurney or Mousset, Billy Sharp. So we've got some good strikers at Sheffield United, and I've been playing that striker role. So it wouldn't bother me at all. It'd be real good for me to be playing in the first place. But then, playing up front is no biggie for me.
Your teammate John Egan, it's possible he could be called up upon to fill in those gaps left by Shane Duffy and Richard Keogh. Yeah. He's been superb really for Sheffield United this season. Clean sheet again at the weekend. There's been 3 of those. Probably unlucky not to get one against Liverpool as well. Yeah. What makes John, he really has been part of, I suppose, the anchor of that back 3 for the Blades. What makes him such a tough defender to play against?
I've obviously
you've probably done it in training.
Yeah, and I've played against him obviously last season when I was at Preston North End. I played against him League One when he was at Gillingham, and I was on loan at Preston. So, very good defender. And I think the main thing for me, he does the basics really well. And you think, it's just the basics, but on the ball, hardly ever loses it. Strong. When the striker's back to goal, he's always wanting to get in front of the striker. Wins his headers, wins his challenges. I think Everton away this season, he was just unbelievable, just literally proper defender, and got us that clean sheet that day. And it's not easy to get a clean sheet at Goodison Park. So been really happy with him. But I think he's been doing this for the last few years. As I said, I remember him at Gillingham doing well, then even at Brentford, very strong, and now he's doing it probably at this level. He's just breezed it, and hopefully he can keep it up, and over the next few games he gets in and does exactly the same, because as I said, he's a solid defender but can play, and he's really good with his feet as well. So
I can just ask you finally, we all know that games against Georgia are so tough. They're a really hard team to break down. I'm kind of thinking about the game you guys played against Crystal Palace at home. You beat them 1-0, but similarly enough, they proved to be a really hard team to break down. What is the key factor in those kind of games to try and getting through those teams?
I think going back to what I said earlier, I think it's learning, is it going to be a game where you run in behind, you've got to try and move the defenders, and that's key for any attacker, not just myself, but all the boys. If they sit, you're going to have to try bring them into areas that they don't want to go, maybe into a pocket. But if they don't come with it, then spinning behind, there's going to be loads of stuff like that to try break them down, stretch them, width. And I think all the boys know that. That's why we're playing at this level, how we're going to have to break down teams, because some teams, as you said, do sit in, and it's going to be hard. But I think with the quality that we have in the squad, we'll create chances, and we just have to take them when they come.